Hi, ReleaseFire here. So I'm going to talk you through all of the TK codes in the Ice Belt in Metroid Prime 4. As ever, if the video helps you out, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And the first of the TK codes is just to the left of the lock. You can see the door there. Head on in, you just activate the door and go on in, and you can find the first of the TK codes inside this one by scanning it in the middle, and then you have to try to reorganize it. So use your psychic helmet and use your right controller to be able to maneuver it slightly into place. It takes a little bit of time and patience. You need some fine movement, but when you get it into place, you need to hold it in that space for a second, and then once that's done, you'll get the first of the TK codes. With that one done, you can then head out the door and take a left and head down the other side of the corridor, and then you need to take the door on the left hand side. The one on the right hand side is blocked, but you'll figure out how to get into there in a little second once you head through this door. On the other side, just shoot out this space with a charge blast and then go into morph ball to be able to jump on through, and that will take you around to the other door. In the other room, you just scan this object and then use your psychic helmet to be able to move this around to unlock it, and that will give you the lasso, the psychic lasso, and then you can head back to the previous room, use the lasso on these little docks, and then scan the object in the middle. If you do that on this one, then you'll get another one of the TK codes, and that is the second of the two on this floor. But the bad news is there's another set on the floor below, so I'll talk you through those next. Once you get it in position, you'll get the TK code, and then you can head on back to the locked door, and then you just need to do the shape, which is on the right hand side of the screen. If you follow what I do, if your shape is the same, then you should be able to open it. If not, then just follow the shape and make sure you do it in one continuous line, and then you'll head down to a new floor, and this is where you'll find another one of the TK code locks. Shoot out this window to be able to make it through to this corridor, and you'll find the first of the TK codes for this one in this door. Just shoot out that little space and then go into morph ball to make it through to the next room. Scan this container and you'll get the TK code coming out, and then you just need to reorganize it. This one's a bit of a challenging one. It's a bit fiddly. It takes a little bit of maneuvers, but if you can keep it in the place for long enough with that shape, then you should be able to get the TK codes. And then you need to come out of that room and continue down the corridor, and then there's a series of these grapples to take out. Use the lasso to take out the door on the left hand side as you enter in, and then head straight down to the end of that corridor. There's other stuff to scan along the way, but this isn't a full walkthrough. This is just the TK codes. I'll link the walkthrough above once it's complete, but for now, head into the room and then use your fire shot on this ice up here. That will then bring this down, and then you can use the panel next to it to activate it. That will then open it up, and then it's just a case of scanning the creature inside. That will give you the second of the 4 TK codes in this area, and then again it's just a case of getting it into position, and that's the second of them done. So then head back to this room, and again there's another lasso for you to take out. Jump on over and head straight down. Like before, there are other things to scan along the way, and then once you get in here, scan the console at the top of the room on the other side of the strange floaty thing, and that'll open it up. Scan the floaty thing, and that will give you another one of the TK codes, and that's 3 of the 4. And you probably guessed, head back to the other room and then take out the other one of the locks with the lasso, and then you can head on through. Follow it down and around, and you'll come to here. Keep going around the corner, and here you'll see a little hatch which you can break with one of the charge shots. Once you get inside, you've then got this thing which has kind of got a few enemies on it. Shoot them out, and then you use your fire shot to be able to get the ice out of the way. Once the ice is out of the way, you'll then get to use your lasso on it, and then you'll be able to pull it down. Once it's down, you scan it, and that will give you another one of the TK codes. And it's the last one, so then as soon as you get it in place, you can then head on back to the gate, get the shape exactly right. You can see it on the right hand side there. You just need to follow the line, and that is how to get the TK codes in Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Like I said before, if the video helps you out, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the link on the left hand side. Check out my shop with the links below, and you can see more of my guide videos for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond with the links on the right hand side.